LA Chargers have a big question mark ahead of them of the 2024 season, and that involves the backup quarterback position. Find out who I'm spotlighting that the Chargers could look at here on Chargers Syndicate. Going on, you guys? Jake Silva here on Chargers Syndicate, giving you everything LA Chargers news and so much more. If you are your first time here on the Chargers channel, I encourage you guys to like, subscribe, hit the bell button, keep you up to date on future and past videos. So in today's video, we are basically breaking down the backup quarterback position that the Chargers are really looking to fulfill before the 2024 NFL season. After last two preseason games, we have not liked what we've seen from Easton Stick, and that was pretty clear. Now, early on, they ended up releasing Max Duggan. So one particular quarterback that we're spotlighting here today is quarterback that has been in the league for a long time, and at the same time has also found his successes along the way a little bit later on in his career, but that is quarterback Ryan Tannehill. Now, I know a lot of people are not particularly sold on this particular pickup because of just the asking price. Now, here's a big kind of a recap of Ryan Tannehill. He was the former first-round, 8th overall pick in the 2012 NFL Draft by the Miami Dolphins, and it spent all of his years where he had a couple of different coaching changes, and not to mention, too, the 1 year where he had Adam Gase, and things were just not looking right at all for the Miami Dolphins, and then eventually took a backup role with the Tennessee Titans. So Tannehill, all throughout his career from 2012 to 2023, he has already put together a pretty nice resume, 64% completion percentage with over 34,000 yards, averaging 7 yards a play with 216 touchdowns and 115 interceptions. Last season, he ended up coming away with 1,600 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, and had a rating of 35, and this was just before injuries started to riddle up, and then that was when the new age era of Will Levis started to take over and is now the everyday starting quarterback for the Tennessee Titans. So Ryan Tannehill, why I feel like he could be a quality backup for the LA Chargers is for a few reasons. Number one, he's not going to be there to coach up Justin Herbert because we already have a quality quarterback that has been sensational all since his rookie season. So all he's really going to need is just a capable backup that can be able to make the throws, able to move the chains, and somebody that can help give the Chargers a bit of momentum if, in fact, God forbid, something was to happen with Justin Herbert in this position after what we saw last year when he was out for the entirety of the year and everything just started collapsing the second that Easton Stick was up and out on the field. And that's also what led to Brandon Staley's firing and then where we are now in Jim Harbaugh's era. So I think this is a good quality backup option. Now, the only downside of this is that Ryan Tannehill's asking price as being backup quarterback is he wants $12 million for at least 1 year. I personally would not pay that much for a backup quarterback, in my opinion. I just think it's way too rich. And at the same time, Tannehill was coming off of a year where it was a down year where he had 4 touchdowns and 7 picks. You really think I'm going to end up paying $12 million for 1 single year to basically backing up Justin Herbert, who was looking for a high emergence year this year? I wouldn't even deal with that kind of card. But nonetheless, I do believe, though, that Ryan Tannehill can give you spurts, as we've seen. He came in as a backup role in Tennessee for Marcus Mariota, and then the rest of it was history. He was able to take over when Mariota was clearly not playing well, ended up getting benched, and then that was when Ryan Tannehill's his long stretch started to work. So it could be an interesting option for the Chargers, something I would not sweep away. But at the same time, I don't really think he may be a priority option. We may look at other options at backup quarterback just because of the asking price. But again, it's not a bad idea to basically outlook this as a potential option. Appreciate all of you guys for checking out the Charger Syndicate video here. Like, subscribe, hit the bell button, keep you up to date on future and past videos. And we'll see you guys in the next video here on Charger Syndicate. Take care, you guys, and always bolts up.